And it's a shame that the abuse is going on, and no country in the world is offering humanitarian relief to immigrants being abused in America, whether it's just giving us loans, whether it's just giving us ID to show, we stand for human rights, and we're going to document all your abuses, and nobody's going to abuse an immigrant in America who's country. So it's a shame countries in the world are not openly more, 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 open with their criticism and back it up and be like, what, if you're an immigrant in America, have let it alone. These are things countries in the world can do to dissuade other governments from carrying out such hostile policy. They say now in Australia, they're having movement to start abusing immigrants also. So they have on August 31st, 2025, so they're going to have a Australia Day. Australia First Day. Because whatever goes on in America, I heard, there's always a recall effect in Australia for something. The British have colonial story, being descended from the British. The whites were taken from England to Australia, and the whites came from England to America. And that is why countries that oppose racism or that suffer racism in Africa, you gotta, have your resources ready to help the diaspora. To say, you're going to have an all-Australia Day whereby you're marching to get rid of all the immigrants. I don't really understand what's going on in Australia. I have enough problems I'm dealing with. My mother was schooling here. But I expect countries in Africa to be like, what, and we're going to counter that. If you're a black person in Australia experiencing problems, apply for a humanitarian loan. You can pay us back when the problem is over. Because people that have status in Australia, they're not just going to up and leave, abandon their family, abandon their property. So they have to deal with the extra stress, because they already have a status, and nobody has to go through that. So this is the time the African countries should be setting aside their money that if you're an African or a black person in the diaspora experiencing problems in Australia or in America, apply for humanitarian assistance. They send it to you through the internet. If they're not approving your ID, we'll get you an ID from your woman, and nobody should deny your birthright. If the customs in America or Australia is making you hard to get your ID, we will send you a black diaspora ID card. A black card. We may even work with all this. We may even work with all this banking system. We need a visa, whatever. To have a real black card that is backed up by African resources and put a little something. Account every month just for being black and expressing racism in Australia, America. And when we start having swag like that, trust me, I believe even God in heaven will be like, whoa, I got to back you up. And you never know when people start donating, the European Union, any country in the world, start donating to your diaspora. So shame. All you countries in Africa that keep quiet. My mother was killed, their daughter's trained mental illness disorder. I contacted Nigerian members and you're hiding. Shame on you. That's not, you don't lead from the back, you lead from the front.